Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Vilma and my channel is called My Curls and Beauty, and today I am doing my first foundation review of 2017 and it's going to be on the Clinique Superbalanced Silk Makeup. Now this is the typical box that most makeup products from Clinique come in, and the bottle itself from the foundation looks like this. Now on the packaging it says that this is a super balanced silk makeup with SPF 15. On the top it says that this is for dry combination to oily, which is skin types 2 to 3 and 4. Now the bottle itself looks really chic, I find, in my opinion. It's nice, it's small, it's compact, and it's a frosted glass. Now the only problem I have with the packaging is that it does not come with a pump. Although I've been using this foundation now for the past 2 to 3 weeks and I've been really enjoying it, the pump doesn't bother me all that much now, but the first time I opened this bottle I was a little bit disappointed that it did not come with a pump. Although I already knew when I went to buy it, I was like, I'm not a big fan of foundations that don't come with a pump, but so far I've been really enjoying this foundation. This foundation retails for £23. It comes in 20 available shades, and the shade that I match myself to is 07 Sahara, which is a shade that has a little bit of a golden undertone, and it works really well for my NC30 skin tone by MAC. Now the description on the Clinique website on this foundation says that slip on a silk enriched foundation, feel naked yet covered to perfection, control oil yet hydrate where needed, protect with SPF. It's an oil-free sheer to moderate coverage, natural matte finish, ideal for dry combination to oily skin types. Now when I applied this foundation the first time, because it doesn't have a pump, I thought it was going to come out really thick and very difficult to actually take it out of the bottle, but I didn't feel like that whatsoever. It came out really quickly. Obviously I shake my foundations. As always, you need to shake your foundations, make all the emollients in there kind of like blend together. I shook the bottle and I applied it on the back of my hand, and there was no issues whatsoever. When I dot the foundation on my skin, because that's the way I prefer to do it, I felt like the foundation felt a little bit cooling, and when I started applying or blending it in with my makeup brush, it blended in really nicely. It still gave me a little bit of playtime where I didn't feel like the foundation was drying too fast because it's a matte natural finish. It just allowed the foundation to really go onto the skin, and the finish is very beautiful. Now it's a natural matte finish, and I completely agree with Clinique. It doesn't look flat, it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look like a mask, it looks like your skin. Now when it comes to the coverage, where they say it's sheer to moderate coverage, I actually feel that this foundation has a good solid medium coverage. I've had a lot of breakouts this month, especially on the left side of my jawline, and I feel like the foundation covers the flaws very nicely without clinging onto dry patches, without making them look enhanced, nothing like that. Because when you have breakouts and they start drying, they don't look very attractive. I feel like this foundation just goes over the top really nicely. Now I also felt like the longevity of the foundation was amazing. It does last the entire day. Now please bear in mind that we are in winter here in the UK. I don't know how this foundation is going to perform in the summer, but right now I feel like it performs really well. Anything that I apply on top, it just goes on nicely. Powder, blusher, highlighter, everything just sits on the skin so nice, and I feel like they all stay in place for the entire day. Now because I am combination to oily and my T-zone is the oiliest part of my face, after maybe 6 hours I can see that there is a little bit of shine, which I just blot. I don't apply more setting powder because I feel that after I blot, the foundation still looks really good. And because I'm not going anywhere, and by 3 o'clock here in the UK it's so dark, even if the foundation doesn't look perfect, nobody will notice, neither will I. But I feel like the foundation lasts a good, let's say a good 9 hours. After that it kind of like starts deteriorating, but not in a really bad way. I feel like it's only in the center of my face, like my nose and the tops of my cheeks. They kind of like, I can see my skin seeping through. but everywhere else the foundation is kind of like intact and it just looks so beautiful. I've heard some people saying that this foundation is similar to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. In my opinion, it's completely different. It's just that both of them have silk in their names, but it's not similar to the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Now, if you guys want a comparison video, let me know, because I do have the Giorgio Armani foundation, but this one, I don't particularly think that it's similar to that whatsoever. Now, given that this foundation does not have a pump, for me, that is the only downside. Everything else about the foundation is a positive for me. So I would give this foundation a 9 out of 10 just because it doesn't have a pump. I am taking a point out. I love the shade, love how it looks on my skin. Although it's giving me extra coverage than I would actually like. There's other foundations that give me similar coverage to this one and I just don't like how they look on my skin. This one just makes my skin look beautiful in my opinion. So my overall thoughts, love this foundation. Highly recommend if you have combination to oily skin and you want to give it a try. Get a sample, get yourself tested at the Clinique counter. I really like this foundation and I would highly recommend. So thank you so much for joining me. I do hope that this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this foundation or if you've tried any of the Clinique foundations and which one do you like the most. But that's basically it from me today. Thank you so much for joining me and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.